good. This is genuinely the best smoothie I have ever made in my life. And I've made my fair share of smoothies, so I'm very impressed. I literally like guzzled this down. It was so good. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another post-grad vlog. Today is a Wednesday. I actually just posted a video this morning and it's afternoon now. I've had kind of an interesting day. Just for some context, I'm just feeling kind of chatty today, so I thought I would sit down and do my makeup and like have a little catch up with me, tell you guys about some job update things and some other things going on. And I genuinely do not need to put makeup on right now. Like, I think the thing I'm gonna do next is do like a little bit of computer work and then go to the gym, which like I probably shouldn't even have makeup on if I'm gonna go work out. But I just feel like this is what we do. Put on our makeup and we chat, and that's just like what I need right now, so we're gonna do that. I'll do like an abbreviated little makeup routine. Today is a little weird. Like I always do like my little home vlogs, so that's what I love, so that's gonna be what today is too. But today is a little different because my family left this morning. They need to go take care of our family, so they're gonna be doing that for a couple days, and I am here by myself taking care of the dog. Everything is okay. Obviously everyone in the world has different family things happen, and it's one thing I think social media leaves out a lot of the time, is like you never know what's going on in someone's life. We're just gonna do everything we can and have a good day and just find little pockets of joy, and that's what I've been doing. It was just a little bit hectic this morning because it's kind of something that happened last minute, so they were trying to get out the door and everything, so that's why I'm starting this video late. Let's do our makeup. I grabbed just some of my basic products that I use a lot because I just wanted to show you just like a very basic routine so we'd have something to do while we catch up. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This stuff is great. I've been using it for a long time. You can tell because it looks really old. It's probably expired, low-key. I haven't used it in a while because I've been using the L'Oreal, I forget what it's called, but it's a very similar product to this. It just doesn't really have any pigment on it. It's just kind of like a dewy, glowy base. I like to do it without foundation usually because I just like how nice and light it is. I thought we would do a little job applications update. So if you guys are new here and you haven't seen my videos before, hi, I'm Bella. I'm 22 years old. I graduated college in May with my degree in journalism in advertising and public relations from UNC Chapel Hill. I work for myself part-time and doing content, social media, so I do that part-time. The rest of the time I've been working on job applications. I've had a lot of interviews, like hundreds of applications. I actually counted them up yesterday and it's almost 200 I think, which I know a lot of people have applied to more than that, which is insane, but it's hard out here. And as I've seen people saying all over the internet, which this is true, it's like everyone is hiring but no one's actually hiring people. So that's kind of what I'm in right now, trying to find a job that works for me. Yeah, and also I feel like it's a little bit hard to talk about job application stuff because obviously like social media is public and I want to, not that I would have anything like bad to say about a company, but I don't want to do anything that would like mess up any kind of hiring opportunities in the future, if that makes sense. Like, not that there's anything I would say that would do that, but I'm just such a cautious person. That's why I feel like it's a little bit tricky to talk about it. I just want to update you guys. I had a ton of interviews before the holidays. I think that was just kind of a scheduling thing where a lot of companies obviously stop hiring during the holidays and like January, and then I feel like they start hiring again after that. So I had so many interviews before then. I will tell you guys this story because I feel like it's something I've been wanting to share with you. I apologize because I am going to be pretty vague because again, I don't want to like, you know, say anything. Also, I literally don't have a mirror. I'm just using the camera, so this is probably going to look really bad. I don't know why I did this to myself. Why did you guys let me do this? Okay, this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. There has just been a lot of situations that I didn't know would happen. Like before I graduated in school and I thought about like job applications, like I thought it was just like, oh, like if you're qualified, you just submit an application, you'll probably get an interview because you're qualified, and if they like you, they'll give you the job. And I realized that's not true. And the thing is that there's so many situations I just didn't know could happen that are just completely out of my control as like the applicant or the candidate or whatever, that I just didn't know could happen. And this was one of those instances. This happened a couple weeks ago and I'm still not upset, but just kind of sad about it, I guess. You guys know I always like to say that I think things happen for a reason most of the time, and I'm that kind of person who likes to do that. So I absolutely think that everything is happening for a reason, and the timing, like, I know this is gonna work out for me. Like, me and my friend Hallie, she's in the same situation. We always talk about this, how we know that everything is gonna work out because that's just how we are as people, I guess. I think it's also important to talk about like things that don't go the way that you want them to, because it can help other people who are having that same experience like not feel alone. Probably at this point, this has been an almost 4-month endeavor probably. It's been like fall time, so a while ago. I applied for this position at this really big beauty company, and it was like literally my dream job. Like, I like to say like I don't dream about like the perfect job or whatever, but like I do. Like, I am pretty work oriented, and there's some things I would just love to try in my life, and this was that thing. Like, this checked all my boxes. It was like such a dream opportunity, so exciting, and I went into it and I was like, there's no way I'm getting this. Like, this is way out of my league, but I'm just gonna do it. And that's kind of been my, you know, how I've been thinking about things, because it doesn't hurt to try, and if you don't ask, you don't get. That's another one of my dad always says that. I applied to this company, and by some miracle they invited me for an interview, and I was freaking out because you can see like on LinkedIn and stuff like how many hundreds and hundreds of people have applied for this position, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. I'm just gonna go do my best, not expecting anything. So I go, the interview is amazing, perfect, I love the person, and this happened over a span of 3 months. They kept inviting me back for more interviews. So I had 3 interviews with this company, but this again was over 3 months, so like 1 interview a month, and like emailing with them and all this stuff. I had invested a lot of time into this, and it was a really positive experience. I loved everyone there. It's like so great. I was so excited. I've had like obviously many situations, because I haven't gotten a job yet, where like I was really hoping something would pan out and it just didn't happen, which, you know, that's okay, that's what happens. And I was like, okay, I think everything is happening so that I can get this one job, because it was just the coolest, and I had a good feeling because they kept inviting me back, and I knew that if they weren't interested in me, they wouldn't be like wasting their time by continuing to interview me. So I was just really had a good feeling about it, and it had been weeks since my last interview with them, like almost a month I think, because over the entire holiday obviously they were really busy, which I totally understand. But I was like, okay, like I want to know what's going on. So last week, or maybe like a week and a half ago, one of the women who interviewed me emailed me and was like, hey, can I call you? And I literally felt so nauseous. Because one thing I've learned throughout this process, doing my different interviews and stuff, because again, I've never done this before, like I'm a new grad, this is all new experiences for me. I knew that if they called you, it was a good sign, because usually if they're not going to go with you, they just send you an email. Like, it's more effort obviously to like call someone. So I was like, okay, might be good, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high. So I literally felt like I was gonna throw up. Like, I was so nervous, and I was like, yeah, sure, you can call me. Also, that was the brow lift and a little spoolie. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna call you. So this woman calls me. She's so nice. I just want to say, like, this whole company, like, it was handled so well, and they were so sweet. And she called me, and she was like saying, you know, thank you for interviewing, all this stuff. She was really nice, and she was like, I just want you to know that we've been talking about it, and you are the candidate that we chosen for the position. She was like, but, and I was like, oh, okay, what now? Basically, they had like different structuring things in the team. Like, this is a big company, so there's obviously different teams that do different stuff. And she was like, basically right now, like we don't need the position that you applied for anymore. Like, it doesn't exist anymore. Like, that position is no longer part of this team. Like, it doesn't exist anymore. So she was like, yeah, we chose you for the position, but it doesn't exist anymore. So they were so sweet about it. It was overall positive experience. Like, I have nothing bad to say about them. It was just really unfortunate how that worked out, and I was so sad, you guys. I genuinely was really disappointed, because I put so much time and effort into this, and it was literally like a dream position for me. And I'm not telling you this to, like, I don't know, like get petty or anything. Like, it's fine. I know it's all gonna work out, and I still think that there's definitely gonna be future things for me at that company because I just feel like it was meant to be, you know. And I feel like I'm gonna look back on this and be grateful that that happened. Like, maybe I'm just not ready for it right now, or like whatever, but I just want to share this kind of stuff because I never in a million years knew that that was even a situation that could happen, and I just had no idea. And I feel like the more people talk about this stuff, it just makes you feel less alone if you're going through the same thing. And I know a lot of you guys are also post-grad people, or like going through this at the same time as me. It's rough out here, but we got this. And I just hope that like me telling you guys about that is, you know, encouraging, because I'm not gonna lie, like for like the last few days after she called me, I just felt so defeated, honestly, because it's so difficult to hear that like I literally was qualified, like they chose me for my like dream job, and for a reason that's completely out of my control and really their control too, I still don't have that job, which sucks. But again, I know it's all gonna work out, and thank you guys for being so sweet and encouraging, like you literally are every single time. It's so nice. Yeah, I've been babbling for a long time. I just want you guys to know I'm just so grateful for all these opportunities, and also like it was still a great experience. Like I learned so much from them, and I was just so grateful that they believed in me enough to like have chosen me and take the time to get to know me. Like that meant a lot to me. So anyway, we're so behind this stuff and waiting for something that's gonna be right for me, and when it happens, it happens. Until then, lots and lots more, hundreds and hundreds of job applications. This is the Maybelline Sky High mascara. This has been my holy grail mascara for years at this point. And again, I don't have a mirror, so this was a really bad idea. I need to go to the gym, like I said, so we are gonna go to the gym. Obviously my normal stuff, we gotta take care of the dog. This is embarrassing. I swear I'm not even doing this to be like, oh, I'm so quirky. I genuinely should have gotten a mirror. I know I'm doing this to myself because this is just like my personality, and I completely invent scenarios in my head and then get freaked out about them, and they're not even real. But I've literally been like getting overwhelmed and anxious about when I get a full-time job, how I'm going to manage the rest of my life, because I'm so busy all the time. And it's literally not things I need to do. Like, it's tasks that I tell myself that I need to do. No one's making me do this. It's like things I choose to do, and I could equally, like if I had a full-time job, just choose not to do those extra things. The last thing, this has been my literal favorite thing ever since it came out. These e.l.f. lip oils are worth the hype. They're $8. I'm not working with e.l.f. I just genuinely love them so much. These are worth every penny. Like, literally go get them. I'm not like a red lipstick girl at all. Like, I think it looks so pretty, but it's way too much for me. And this looks so red, but look how perfect this color is. Look at that. Like, look. It's so natural, it's so pretty, and you would never know by looking at the bottle, but I'm obsessed. I don't know why I like have energy now. I feel like talking to you guys just makes me happy. Let's do the calendar, because that's something not too daunting. I'm very proud of myself for doing the literal bare minimum. I know I said this so many times, but like going over like my monthly finances and just like paying stuff makes me so anxious, but it's literally fine. Nothing bad ever happens. It just freaks me out. But everything was fine, and I'm glad I did that. I did spend a lot of money last month because I traveled, so I had to buy more food, and then also obviously like my airplane expenses and travel expenses and stuff, and then I also traded myself a couple times, so we're gonna be a little bit more conservative this month. But I think we did a great job. Just did that and made sure everything was squared away. And I also just like to like check on my bank accounts every now and then, because I have had my debit card stolen before, and it's usually not something you can tell unless you look. So if you haven't looked at yours in a while, this is your reminder. Just give a little peek, make sure everything looks fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna tidy up just like a tiny bit, because I didn't really do my normal morning routine this morning because everything was a little out of whack. And my room is a little bit messy, but we did vacuum, so that looks good. Let's just tidy up really quick. This is the book I'm reading right now. It's by Mark Manson, and I actually read the first one in this little, it's not really a series, but they're like two books that are similar concepts by the same guy. Read the other one of the books that he wrote. This one's newer, and I do like it so far. I've only read like 20% of it, I think, and it's like a book about hope and like hopelessness in the world, which is like really interesting, and I do like it so far. I would not have read this if it wasn't included in my Kindle Unlimited subscription. So like I saw that it was included and I was like, oh, I'll just read it, because I read the other one in like a paperback form probably in like 2019. And I thought it was okay. Like, I read all of it, but I distinctly remember, like, not liking something about it, and I don't remember what it was. So I'm just waiting to, like, be reading this and be like, oh, yeah, that's why I didn't like his writing. But it could also just be, like, I don't really read male authors because I love fiction books with female characters or written by women. So maybe that's just a me thing, but I'll let you guys know what I think as I continue reading it. You guys probably also noticed, I think I said something about it in a video, but I got a new case for my laptop. It's just a clear plastic case from Amazon because my old one was really dirty and old. I think it was like at least 2 years old probably, and had just a bunch of really worn out stickers on it. So I got this clear one, and these are some stickers that I've kind of been collecting, and I love that it's clear because I can put the stickers underneath the case, and I think they'll just last longer and look better. I got some more stickers the other day in my little sticker pouch, and I wanted to put some more on. Hold on. Collecting like little stickers is one of my favorite things. Get these out first and see where we want to put them, and then I'll show you all the ones that I have on there. When I get like sheets of stickers, I like to cut them out individually so that they don't take up as much room. Okay, these are the really cute ones. This skincare, I think it's like a small business. I'm pretty sure this one woman started it. They have the cutest packaging I've ever seen in my life. If you like cute products, you have to follow them on Instagram. It's called Kira Moon, and they sent me a face wash and a serum, I think, and I really like the face wash. I haven't tried the serum yet, but they have like the prettiest pink packaging like ever, and they sent me these stickers with the box that they sent me, which is so cute. These are so me. I love them, so I thought we'd cut some out and put them on our laptop because it like literally goes with the vibe so well. Okay, I put on the new stickers, and I wanted to show you guys all the different ones on here because they just make me so happy, and I don't know, I feel like you guys will like them too. So a couple of them are like kind of mean something to me, but this one right here is from Rare Beauty, and it says, "We all have baggage." It has a little picture of a suitcase, which I just love that because that is true, and a lot of people don't think about that a lot. And I also love this because this sticker was sent to me the first time that Rare Beauty ever sent me anything, which was like maybe like 6 months ago, and I still have like the DM screenshotted in my photos folder. Like, I still cannot believe that happened. It was like the coolest thing ever. I was freaking out. I still cannot believe that they wanted to send me something. Like, wow. Literally amazing. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. So I have that one there. The Good Days one, I love this, and the little bow and the little puppy. It says, "You look good today," on the little heart, which is so cute. And then also this Be More Present, which I love. This is something I personally need to work on. These are all from Every Jewels, which is so sweet. They also sent me these stickers. And then these are the Kira Moon ones that I did. I did this little self-love club one. That's so pretty. And then this little cherry sticker. I love that. And I did a little K. I think their logo is so pretty. This one up here is a Glossier sticker, and this has been in my wallet actually for like 2 years. And I got this. It's really hard to see, but it says Glossier London on it. It's like not focusing because of the reflection. Anyway, I'm sorry it's hard to see because it's shiny, but it has the Glossier logo, and then it says London on it. And this was from the first time I ever went to London to visit my best friend. So that was 2 years ago. That was like such a big deal for me to go somewhere by myself and like, you know, pay for me to go there, save up the money. It was just a big deal for me and like really exciting. And Glossier always does exclusive stickers when you buy stuff, and they're also location specific, so having one that I know is from London and says London on it is really special to me. Anyway, I thought that was cute and it made me happy. I'm gonna put the rest of my artist little sticker collection in this little pouch so I can switch them out if I want. Later, went to the gym, took Vinny outside, I got the mail, I just took a shower, obviously. I've actually been trying some new things in terms of like taking care of my hair, because for the longest time I feel like everyone told me that you cannot like wash your hair too much. Like if you wash your hair too much, it's like the end, all your hair will be dry and like really unhealthy. So I always like try to wait as long as possible before washing it, but I have very fine hair and it gets really oily. Like if you have the same hair type as me, you know what I mean. Like it just looks dirty all the time, and it's one of the things that annoys me the most. Like it will literally be clean and just like instantly get oily, and it drives me crazy. So I've been trying to figure out how to best like take care of it, and I've been trying some different things. One of them is actually this right here, which looks really gross, but I promise it's not. It's just apple cider vinegar and water. It's like an ACV rinse, so like apple cider vinegar rinse. I've been using this and I'm obsessed. If you guys want me to tell you more about it, I will in another video because it's kind of a little bit long, but I really like that. For the past week, I've been trying this thing where I've been doing double shampooing. So I'll like shampoo my whole head, rinse it out, and then do a second round. And it does make my hair last longer, like it doesn't get oily as fast. So I'm really liking that, but I'm gonna let it air dry a little bit before I blow dry it, because unfortunately I do have to blow dry it every single time. I'm just having a little kombucha right here, and I'm gonna make dinner. I still need to clean up the kitchen a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna make broccoli and ravioli. I think there's some pasta sauce I can use, so let's go make our little dinner. Oh, and the other thing, this is so popular, but I haven't shown you guys me using it before. I've been using the Sol de Janeiro Beija Flor Elastic Cream as like my body moisturizer. This was a gift. It was so nice. Like not from the company, like my friend gifted this to me, which is so sweet. And I love it. It smells amazing and it's so hydrating. It's very thick when you first put it on, but then it really absorbs nicely and smells so good. I love it. So I've been very grateful for that recently. And I also want to try this after we have our dinner. This is the Calm Magnesium Supplement. It's supposed to help with stress levels, and also magnesium is supposed to make you a little bit more calm and sleepy, and I've seen a lot of people trying this. So I got this from CVS the other day and I thought we should try it today. I haven't used it yet because it's so small. I like want to like save it for when I feel like I really need it. So we'll try that later, but let's go clean up the kitchen. Up some fresh broccoli. I'm just gonna blanch that really quickly in some hot water once it gets a little bit more boiling, and then I'm going to make these spinach and mozzarella ravioli. These are from Aldi. We get like almost all of our groceries from Aldi because it's so affordable. It's so nice. So I got 2 of these, and then I'm gonna use store-bought sauce. I am not a store-bought sauce person usually because I love tomatoes. I know that's so random, but that's like one of my favorite foods. But this Rouse homemade is so good. I think everyone knows that basically because it's very popular. But if you are shopping at Aldi, they have their homemade tomato sauces, and their most like basic one is so good. I don't remember what it's called. My trick when buying tomato sauce, this is so random, but I swear by this, is if you look at the ingredients and just as long as there's just not sugar in it, it's usually pretty good. Like if it's basically oil, garlic, salt, and tomatoes, that's what it should be. And tomato sauces that have sugar in them are my pet peeve. I look very silly right now, but I just cleaned up and my dinner was delicious. I've just been watching TV and I'm going to make some of this. I think most people mix it with like other drinks. I don't have anything except for kombucha, but I might mix a little bit of that. A half teaspoon, 2 ounces of warm water, let it fizz, and then stir until completely dissolved and then add more water. Okay. This one is supposed to be raspberry lemon flavor. I don't know if it's really gonna taste like anything though. Okay, it's fizzing and it actually does smell like lemon now. I think I'm going to do a little bit of my electric whisk just to make sure there aren't any clumps left in there. That looks good. I'm gonna add cold water and then ice to cool it down. Oh, it's too full, it's too full. I did not account for ice. Okay, it's really full, but let's have a little sip. I cleaned up the part that I spilled. It doesn't really taste like much, it just tastes a little bit lemony, like lemon water, honestly. The only thing we have is this all-natural tropical punch drink mix. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this in here because it doesn't really taste like anything. Just add a little bit. I'm just not a huge fan of this, but I do think it tastes better with it in it. I just don't love that flavor. But this doesn't taste bad or anything. I'm gonna drink all of this and see how we feel about it.